Perfect. Hello, friends. Okay. So my name is Jessie Duncan. Welcome everyone this evening. I am here with my amazing crew, Team Dumpster Fire, which you will see here in a moment, but we even made shirts because we just love being a hot mess and having a good time and having pretty nails and having all the fun. So if you're coming in, we are going to do some giveaways right off the bat. So make sure you have found your chat and tell us, first off, where you're tuning in from and who invited you here. Tell us that much. And then we are going to be giving away, while you're telling us, a set of press-ons. Let me see if I can highlight myself so we can, let's see. Okay, can you guys see me now? All right, so we're going to be giving away, this is a set from our anniversary collection. It is actually our 1 year anniversary. Yay! So Kleo may be new to you guys, but we've been around for a year and we just happened to explode all of a sudden. So we're going to be giving this set away, but I have an excited added bonus for our brand partners. So those of you on the dumpster fire tonight, we're going to have an actual one of you is going to win some product credits too from me. If you had a guest on here, you are entered to win as well. So winning for all. All right. So don't forget to drop those names in the chat if you are brand partner on here and you have a guest on. Let us know. We've got some Cleveland, Ohio. I'm in Ohio too. California, Texas, Michigan. Let's see where else. Is that another Michigan? Indiana. Oh my goodness, we've got friends from all over in here. All right, and I see Miss Heather, the combo of Ruthie. I don't, is it Marashesky? Ruthie, you just want some press-ons, and your amazing brand partner, Heather, who invited you here, is also getting some product credit. So how fun is that? All right, we are going to, I got to figure out how to share my screen really quick. I have a little slideshow. We'll kind of flip back and forth. If you guys have questions as we go, feel free to ask in the chat. Okay. All right, let me get this loaded. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, friends, here we go. All right, so welcome to Kleo. Tonight, we're basically going to show you guys the products. If you are interested in sticking around and finding out about the opportunity, don't worry, we've got more. You can hang around right afterwards at 9 Eastern. So an hour from now, there is a Zoom on a separate link talking all about the opportunity. So if you want to be a part of Team Dumpster Fire and Team Rise, our upline tree team, make sure and stick around for that. So we did our press on giveaway. Oh, I have to show you too. Isn't this set gorgeous? I think everybody has loved. This one is called Roman Empire. So if you are like a first timer to press-ons and you don't know what to get, this one has looked amazing on everyone. So definitely give that one a thought. Adding to your cart. And we're actually going to go over some of the specials and things we have going on towards the end so we can cover all that excitement. Okay, so we're going to start tonight with a little bit of LED gel strips. So we've got two different main nail products, LED gel strips and press-ons. We're going to highlight the LEDs first. And what they are is, we have somebody, let me see, we got some people waiting. All right, oops, I got too many things going at once here. So the LED gel strips are actually what I kind of fell in love with first, which I was not expecting this at all. I saw them and was like, oh goodness, these look way too difficult for me. I don't know why, because They looked about the same of everything else that I had been used to prior to now. But um, our LED gel strips are a triple layer strip. So you have your adhesive layer, your color and your effect layer, and then you have a protective top coat. And that protective top coat is incredible because if you're used to wearing like a neon in the summer, the awesome thing about our neons is they don't fade. So you can have neon hot pink nails all summer long while you're in on the beach. You can even put the LED gel strips on your toes because we have those too. Um, the strips are really good at hiding any sort of like imperfections or like ridges or anything that you have on a like natural nail bed. And one of the things I noticed first, because one of the first few sets I put on was a solid and it went on like butter. Um, I was so impressed with the application of the solids. Let's see. So these are exceptionally great too for people who have like a weaker nail and you're trying to grow that nail out. I don't know if you guys can see if I'm too small or not, but this hand I have LED gels on, and I did not have any tips on my natural nails when I first started wearing these, like mid-January, and I am getting a lot of growth from consistent wear. So they're actually adding a little bit of like structure, more structure to like if I would describe my natural nail, it would be like that first layer of skin that you peel off an onion. That is exactly what my natural nails are like. It pretty much like flaps in the wind. So these are provide a very durable surface for your nail and allow it to grow out and not chip or tear, things like that. So the LED gel strips are $18 to $19. You get 32 strips in a package. I will actually show you really quickly. Which one do I have here? Let's show you guys um, this one. So this is what a pack looks like. You open your package up and it's super convenient because it comes in this little resealable package right here. It has like a Ziploc closure. So when you open up your pack, this one is called Disco Ball. And this one just actually launched this month. But can you guys see the glitter in that? And look at all the different sizes that you get. It is literally insane. You have a zillion different choices here. And you can, like, if you want to use some for your toes, you could cut a strip in half, stick it back on here, save it for later. What I like to do is with my leftovers, I'll stick it on the outside of the pouch and then I'll write what did I just say? I will write the name of the set on the pack here so that I know exactly what's inside. All right. So you get that, and then you also get your little kit here inside that has a nail file, prep pad, little cuticle pusher, and all of that. So that all comes in your package. So no more like you don't have to reseal with a flat iron, anything like that. So we have been, like you said, or like I said, rocking and rolling here at Kleo for a year now. So I actually, our upline's upline has told us that she had packages of leftovers from the first month that they launched that she has gone to use and they've still worked fine for her. So just make sure that you stick them back in there and don't expose them to any like sort of LED light or anything like that, or they'll go ahead and cure. When you go back to use them, you'll be like, wait a minute, what happened? All right, let me actually I'll just keep it on my screen because we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you how to actually put one of these on. Expected wear is typically like 14 days. And again, you will notice that the growth is crazy and the tips and all of it stays like perfect. So you have basically nothing but regrowth happening if you've got a good application, and you very much should experience that If you ever don't, just know that the process is a tiny bit different, especially if you've used a different product in the past. So you may just need a couple tweaks here and there, and then you'll nail it. What I always tell people is it's kind of like riding a bike. So like some people pick it up right away. Other people, like you pick up your bike, you crash into the bushes, you like fly off the handlebars a few times, but you've got your brand partner right there to pull you out of the bushes, pick the leaves out of your hair, and straighten things up for you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and show you how to put these on. Um, what the most important things you'll want to do is all your prep work. So typical for any sort of manicure, you'll want to file, you'll want to push back your cuticles. You will want to really make sure you push the cuticles back. And a good tip is if your cuticles are like less than ideal, take a cuticle stick in the shower, and when they're wet, you can really push them back good that way. Um, but if you have cuticle on top of the nail, that will like cause lifting or premature issues. So you probably will notice you may not get the 14 days without the proper prep. That's why we give you all the things. So you have a little prep pad here um, in your pack, and you'll just clean up with that. If you tend to be like a really big grease ball, because like your kids sometimes, Emmy loves to wear these, and you may want to use like a Dawn dish soap before if that tends to be you. Um, so, but the prep pad should be plenty enough to clean that area up. All right, so I'm actually going to be putting on another one of our anniversary sets, which this is called Galactic Black. I've already used some of it, you can see, but what you want to do is from here, I typically just size up on the package here. Hey, Nicole, are you still on? I don't know if she's on.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
keeping an eye on the joint for
oh,
you, so don't worry about it.
perfect.
Yeah. I keep seeing you pause. I'm like, I got it. I got it.
I was like, I'm having trouble focusing. All right, so basically from here, you'll just size it up. And once you select the strip that best fits, you'll just peel it right off. And you notice too on the pack here, it says cuticle line on one side. And then obviously like the sides are a little bit different in shape. Like one is more curved than the other. I have actually flipped mine and used them the other direction, and they've worked fine still, but you're gonna want to make sure that you don't cut around the cuticle line area, whichever side that you use, because they're slightly tapered on the edges. And that taperedness allows it to go down and lay flat onto the natural nail. So you don't have that bump up. Um, if you cut it, you may run into like hair snags and things like that happening. So make sure you don't cut that area. You're going to want to just leave that, and then you'll cut the tips. Now, another thing with these is too, depending on like your hands, if your hands are cold or if your house is cold, like it's March and my husband decided we needed to turn the air conditioner on, which it was only like 60 something today, but now it's like 40 degrees in my house, so it's cold in here. It's helpful if you have like a little heating pad or a little like heater or something like that if it's cold in your house, because it will make the strip like super duper flexible and pliable, and it will go on like butter. So you can even sit on it too, or like put it in between your boobs, whatever place is warm. Um, Feel free to obviously don't sit on it at this point, because then it will be stuck on your butt and you'll be wearing it to the grocery store. But if it's in the pack like this, you're most welcome to. All right. So from here, what I'm going to do then is I am just going to place it on my nail, just like so, and line it up with the base of my cuticle. And you're going to want to make real good ensure that you don't overlap onto any of your skin, because that can cause an issue right there with the lifting. You want that edge to be sealed flat onto your natural nail. So I basically, again, line it up at the base. And then I kind of smooth with my finger first. And a rubber cuticle pusher is a great tool if you're going to be doing these often. Again, we have one in the package, but I prefer this one. I think I grabbed it on Amazon for like super cheap. But you'll just make sure and like go around the edges. All I'm doing is flattening it down. I'm not doing anything really special here. I'm just making sure it is flat on my nail. Now from here, uh, the best thing that I do is go ahead and cure or is go ahead and cut before I cure. Some people cure first and then cut, but I find that I have a better result for myself if I cut first, which we have. Let's see. These don't come yet, but we're going to be doing a giveaway for we have our own little scissors now that come in the cutest little package. So, stay tuned if you want to win some of those. I feel like I'm about to lose my voice. I have been fighting off a cold for 87 years around here. Excuse me. Okay. So from this point, can you guys see? I cut it like very close to the edge, but it's like a little bit longer. And then again, I'll go back through, press down, make sure that tip is flat. And then we have our handy dandy little LED lamp, which if you buy 3 um LED gel strips, your lamp comes free. And this is what it is. It looks like a cute little like spaceship, but it has a button on the back and you just push the button and then you will hold it like 40 to 45 seconds. If you long hold, it will be like 60 seconds. I literally just do the one press and one time of curing should be enough. Um, Make sure too that you have it plugged into the wall because I know it comes with like a thing that looks like a USB port, and some people will plug it into their computer or something like that, and it may not get enough power to fully operate. So make sure you're straight into the wall. Don't run into the wall, just plug it into the wall. All right, so I may have to grab a cough drop. If my voice goes, I'll just have to call on someone randomly. Who wants to do the next tutorial? All right, so here we are. We've got it to this point. I know. Does anybody know sign language to teach me really quick? All right, we're at this point and you're basically pretty much done, but you just have to make sure that you clean up the excess here, okay? Because the LED gel strips are not meant to add length to the natural nail. They are meant to be the exact length as your natural nail, but you'll notice they will help your natural nail grow. So if you have short nails to begin with, just put these on and wait the 14 days and then you'll have like the perfect length nails. And you also saw me grab this is one of my favorite nail files. The one that comes in the package isn't all that gritty. So if you're ever using this to remove the excess and you're like, oh, okay, like I feel like I'm filing for too long, a grittier nail file will clean it up literally instantly. Just like a couple passes back and forth like this. And it should be solid. You shouldn't have to worry about like being super careful with it, but it literally is done and that's all you have to do. Super easy. Does that look like you guys can do it? What do you think? And it is rock solid. Like I have press-ons on this hand, which we're going to talk about next after I show you, or after we show you a quick removal. But the tips on my nails when I go like this, they're both, I was actually tapping on my husband's truck the other day, like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. I'm not used to this. All right, so let me see here. We've got another giveaway while Alicia, are you on here? I gotta find you. Let me see. Uh,
Yep, I'm here.
okay, perfect. Oh, there you are. I see you now. Yay. All right. So we're gonna do a giveaway while we're showing you now how to remove these because remover is super gentle with our easy remover. So if you are here watching, tell me, do you think your team LED gel or do you think your team press on in the chat and let us know. And then Alicia's going to go ahead and she's going to show us how to remove these babies.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Alicia. I am so in love with these products, and I am going to show you how easy they are to take off. At least the LED gels is what I'm going to be taking off. So let me flip my camera around and hopefully not show you the wreck that is my desk. No judgment. Okay. All right. So here's the easy remover, like Jesse just showed. It's just like a little dropper bottle. It's great. And then you always want to have, I use the little wooden cuticle stick that comes right in the package. So you don't need anything special. And that's going to help you get it off. So this is an oil-based remover and it's pretty fantastic. You just want to start out and you don't even really have to squeeze the bottle. You just kind of touch it to your finger around the nail strip and you can feel it coming onto your nail because you'll feel the coolness as it's coming on. And so you just kind of let it sit a little bit and soak. But for time's sake of this video, I'm going to, try to go a little faster. But you don't want to ever force it. So you can tell if you're forcing it because you're going to feel that pressure on your nail. So don't do that because you don't want to damage your natural nail. And these will come off so easily. So you can see how much I've already gotten underneath this nail just here in a few seconds. And then as you work it in, you can put some more remover and that will soak in a little further. And if I had used the other side of my finger, I could hold the stick with my thumb. So you start to learn little tricks. Like I can hold the stick with my thumb like this, and then I can put some drops on this side. But of course, now I'm like trying to figure out how to do it with the camera in my way. So I'm looking around my phone. And then I always put like a paper towel, or in this case, I have a couple tissues down just to catch the drips as they start to come off. And look how much I've already got the cuticle stick underneath this nail. And so I put these on, I think over the weekend. So they've been on, I guess, 5 or 6 days. Um, and obviously they're in great shape. I could keep wearing them for another week, but I'm just doing this here to show you guys, and then I'll probably put another one back on tonight. So look how easy it's already come off. And it just literally comes right off. So you're going to have a teeny tiny bit of the adhesive or goo or whatever you want to call it still on your nail. And if there's a lot, you can just kind of put another drop of the remover on your nail, let it sit there a second, and then just take the tissue or the paper towel and get the rest off. And my favorite part is that I don't have to sit here with my hand in a bowl of acetone remover. This stuff does not smell bad. It doesn't burn. And I feel like it's so much better for me than acetone remover. And really, there's absolutely zero damage to my nail. So
Your
check
nail
that
looks
out.
incredible. It's
Yeah,
like,
I have nice natural nails, but I can say that they are healthier
uh-huh.
with Kleo for sure. So they've grown out a little, and the tips, like the white section, is way healthier than it was before I started Kleo. So that's
It's
an
so,
improvement, and I love it.
I love that shade on you too. That's really pretty. Do you remember
Oh my gosh,
that
this is
glitterati?
Glitterati, and it was so Glitterati is really like an ombre set, but I turned it around because I just wanted all the glitter.
Oh gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
I know. So we had the question, is it a press on? And actually it's not. So that goes on just like the LED gel that I showed you guys. But when you take it off, because it's cured to the nail, it almost seems like it's a press on. And that again, it gives you that strength and all of that. So
It
like,
does. And
yeah,
they're so nice. It's like, I mean, it's like having a salon nail. It really is. And I am like, I'm a crazy person when I'm in my kitchen. I don't know what it is about my kitchen. I'm always ramming my fingers into cabinets and my dishwasher and whatever. And so it's great because it just protects my nails from
yes,
all my craziness.
yes. I usually get the car door is what gets me. Always
Yes, for
every
sure.
time. It's like you broke your nail and you're like, oh no, I don't even want to look at it.
Right?
No, you could go crazy now and just smash your nails into everything.
Yes.
Oh, that was fabulous. Super, super excited to see that application removal again, super easy. Our winner of the remover, Miss Amanda Scott's Courtney Little. Congratulations, Courtney. Um, oh yes, so we have a question about does the oil-based remover um let's see, make the next set you put on not last as long. Okay, so yes, you definitely, if you're gonna remove and then go right on to something else, you'll want to make sure that you probably go and wash your hands again with probably something more like a Dawn dish soap or a soap that doesn't have like a moisturizer in it. To make sure that you don't have any lotion or oils or anything on the nail, and then still use your prep pad. Excuse me. Gosh, I am a train wreck. I'm sorry. Hence the team name Dumpster Fire. We all fit right in. Um, all right, so we have some questions about press-ons. We're going to shift gears here to that, but before
Hey,
that,
Jesse,
oh
we have
yes.
a question first about remover, what to use if you don't have the Clio remover. So on our site, on the FAQs, it obviously says our remover is pretty awesome. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was super skeptical, and then I used it and was like, oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
just happened.
So,
But if
and
you don't have it on the site, it does say you can try using cuticle oil or mineral oil in the same fashion. Well, let me just tell you, as somebody who was like really skeptical, I was sitting here during a team meeting because I was like, I'm not doing this live. Like, I don't know what this is gonna do. And I did it, and I literally stopped the meeting and was like, holy shit, you guys, nails look at me right now. And I just took them off. So I'm just saying, it's
yes,
pretty awesome.
yes, it really is. And I mean, this bottle, okay, is $8. Um, and again, we'll talk specials in a minute when we get to the end, but I have used this so many times and I'm still like just below halfway. So it's definitely worth it. But if for some reason again, if you don't grab it or you I don't know, forget, there's options. Okay. So we are gonna do a super quick game as we transition here. Again, this is just showing you up close what we just did. All right. So they said cure that on 60 seconds, which is the long press on the light. So if you ever feel like you need more, again, you can do the long press for 60. I always do the short run because I don't have any more time in my life than 45 seconds. So um it's totally up to you. All right, so we're playing LED or press on. So in the chat, you're gonna take your guess. Is this an LED set or is this a press on? We're going to see if you guys can get it right. So I'm going to give you a couple milliseconds. So type with your fast fingers, and all you brand partners start telling me in our team
We've
chat.
got mostly LED.
Oh, okay.
One guess is a press on. I've seen all LED so far, except one
Okay.
said two press ons. Two said
Ooh.
press on.
All right. So we're actually playing for our the cuticle or the I always call them cuticle. They're nail scissors. This is actually a press on. Can you believe it? It is called Coral Reef. That looks
I think
pretty.
two people got that. I think the rest all said press on. I mean,
Isn't
all
that
said LED.
isn't that
Isn't that
crazy?
crazy?
It is like undetectable as a press on. All right, LED or press on. This one, if you were paying attention in the beginning, you should know the answer. All right. What do we think?
The majority is saying press on. We've got a few LEDs sprinkled in.
Press on it is Galaxy Glimmer. And the good thing about these, which we'll talk about, is if you don't like the length, you can file and trim them to whatever length your heart desires. So if you're like, oh, I love how that looks, but it's a little long for me, don't you worry. All right, LED or press on. Da-da-da. We need like some background music or something. Does anybody have a good
Like,
singing
like
voice?
like the Jeopardy tune right
I
now.
know. Do, do, do,
The
do.
majority is saying LED. We've got some press-on filtering in.
All right. LED, this one you need in your life. So when we were talking about not fading, neons here are so fun. This is actually me, and I was like, I have got to put this on, even though there was snow on the ground. It was February. I was like, we're wearing it. All right, LED or press on. What do you think? All right, we're gonna start moving and grooving fast. This one
This
is
one's a
actually,
even
oh,
mix.
a mix.
Yep.
This is a press-on Posh Prosecco. Isn't that pretty? How many of you guys would wear that? I would so wear that. That was actually two from our anniversary collection. All right, LED or press-on. Trying to trick you guys. What do we got?
I think you've got them all mixed up now. It's like even.
They're like, I don't know, I can't tell. Is
Somebody said both.
I know. I had to look because I was like, I'm not sure I know this one. It was tricky. So this is actually LED glitterati. So the one that Alicia had on, she was talking about like the reversing of it. This is what the other side looks like. So you could wear it either way. And all-nighter is the black. All right, LED or press on. I think we've got this and one more. What do you guys think? Super
They
cute.
unanimously think press on so far. Oh,
Okay.
there's an LED guess. Most of them are saying press on.
Da, da, da. You guys are getting the hang of it. This is called Spot On from our Easter collection. It's so cute. Um, I think I actually have, I might have that one to show you guys. All right, LED or press on. Hopefully you guys know this
They
one.
got that one. They got
Okay.
that one.
All right. I figured I'd make it easy on you guys. All right, last one. LED or press on.
The updrafts. So the hailstones can stay in the updraft for.
It's an even mix.
Ooh. All
Ooh, I
right.
think they're leaning towards press on actually.
Ooh, okay. This is actually a mix and match of um three different sets. So Oopsie Daisy, Beach Day, and Ray of I obviously can't spell. Ray of Sunlight. All right. So let's shift gears. We're gonna talk about press-ons. And these are absolutely incredible and are nothing like a press on you have tried in the past, I promise you. I actually wore press ons underneath of a nail strip for a long time. And I have press ons in the front bushes, in my underwear drawer. They are literally sprinkled everywhere. If you're used to wearing a press on before, most likely you've probably noticed that you use like a paint on glue or a glue that like drips onto the nail. And once that glue is dry, it is locked in there solid like a cement. Okay. So when we were talking about banging our fingers on the cabinet doors, on the car doors, if you crack that cemented glue down, it is going to just crack right off and it will probably take some of your natural nail and all of that awful, hurtful stuff will just go right flying right off into the bushes, underwear drawer. You never know where it will end up. I've even found them in my own underwear that I've had on before. So, um, but so our press-ons are different. They actually are a flexible, um, more like not bulky design to them. So they're more like a gel press on that is not going to be rigid and it flexes and looks more like a natural nail would. So that's why, like, when I was telling you when I do this with my hands, I literally cannot feel the difference. Um, so the design of the nail itself is more like a natural nail. And then also the amazing part about them, when we were talking about the glue, ours are very different because it's actually got an adhesive that comes attached to the press on. And it is covered with a little tab. So you literally take the tab off after you've sized up your nail and everything and stick it on. Um, we'll show you how to do that process, but They are made to last up to 10 days when you properly do your prep work again, like we talked about with the LEDs. Same thing goes here. Um, and it is the craziest thing ever because like I said again, I have had pop-offs happening like no other. I have my emotional support nail glue in my purse that has spilled out and all the things. You will not need that. Once you get these on properly, how we will teach you, they should not be popping off prematurely for that 10 days. So if you have again any sort of different experience, reach out to your brand partner. We've got all the tips and tricks to make sure that they are the best thing you've ever tried. Okay, so let me see here. I kind of jumped around. Oh, the other thing is these are 15 to 16 depending on what you choose. We also have a Luxe line that's a little bit more at $20 that has crystals and things in it. It is fantastic, fabulous, especially for special events. And the thing about our press-ons is you have to kind of think about sizing when you're ordering. You have to make sure like, okay, I'm not just going to shop by what something looks like. I need to actually make sure it's going to be the right fit for me. So we have size charts and tips and tricks to help you find your right size. A note about ordering. The short squares and short rounds tend to be more of a petite nail fit. The like coffins, almonds, and we also have a long square will fit the wider nail beds wonderfully. So that one that I showed you in the slideshow, and actually right here, the Galaxy Glimmer would fit a wide nail bed great. And if you want it to be shorter again, you can trim it, you can file it, make it a shorter length. Also, that Roman Empire that we saw at the very beginning was a fabulous one. All right, we're going to show you this quick video and then we've got a tutorial. Hey, Patties! Hopefully you guys are prepared for Monday. Okay, we are going to, let me see here. Is Tiffany? Tiffany, are you in the house somewhere? I don't know if we got confirmation if she was making it on tonight. Do we have a Tiffany? All right. Maybe not. How about is Heather here tonight? Heather in the house. Let me see if
Heather Burton is on. Is that the Heather you're looking for?
Heather Norton.
No, Burton with a B.
Let me see. I think it was Heather Norton who was. If
No.
anybody, I will totally do these applications, but if we have any spur of the moment volunteer that wants to, more power to you. I just didn't want you guys to hear me talk all night because we're really testing my voice out. Why we will give this a couple seconds. I had forgotten I had set some of these aside to show you. This was the one from the slideshow that was so cute. So it has even more in the package than what we saw here. That's what is with a lot of our sets, even LEDs, they already come like with the perfect mix and match setup. So if you're bad at like matching things and making things look good together, we already do the work for you. So you don't have to worry about that. Also, the other thing that is fabulous is the fact that we have got the cutest little is get ready to be like, oh my heart. Aren't these so cute? So we have little kids versions and we also have a matching one. So if you want to be like a mommy and me matchup, you can do that. So, oh my gosh, so cute. And then I just have to show you this one too. And I feel like I was gonna put a different one on, but I might have to do this. Um, is this not fabulous or what? This is the set that totally made me fall in love with Kleo. And I feel like maybe we should do this one. I was going to do the anniversary one, but I think we might go with this one. And we're gonna do it in reverse because I've already got press-ons on. So we are going to actually do the removal and then we'll do the application. Um, there was something else I was gonna say, and it is we have a winner. Corey Zenz is Emily. Is it Regner? Emily, are you still on? You won the nail scissors. Whoop whoop! Congratulations! I almost forgot to announce that. Okay, this one is called Hazy Lavender. So you may actually not find this on the site where you think it's located in the normal shopping page, but there's a hidden spot, which we're going to tell you about here in just a minute. Okay, package. This is what you get here. They come actually with this cute, wonderful display, but there's also a bunch of hidden awesomeness underneath. You get all these, what is it, 30 strips in, or 30 strips, 30 press-ons in your package. And then they're all numbered too. So you can get to the point where you're like, I already know what my numbers are, all the things. I am just going to pull them out, slap them on. You get the same file, prep pad, cuticle stick, all of that inside as well. Okay, so remover, where are we at? So we're doing this in reverse. This one is Supernova. Isn't that one pretty? I just put that one on the other day and I really don't want to take it off, but we're going to take it off. I will do it for you guys. All right. So very same thing with removal. I like to kind of do just the exact same thing and I go from the side typically. So keep in mind, I put these on yesterday. So they are not like anywhere near ready to come off, but we're going to take it off. Okay. So I just cracked the seal on the side. And like I said, my nails are very flimsy, you know? So like if I were to kind of take it off this direction, I feel like my natural nail, because it's growing out quite a bit underneath, I feel like it would just bend. So I'm gonna go from the side this way to remove. Oh no. Well then good. I'm glad we're taking it off. Get out of here, Supernova. Did you check in the special section if it's in there? Okay, so what I do then, you obviously would be doing this with each nail. So you put your drop of remover in there, let it sit while you do all of the nails. And then I just, again, open it up till about like the halfway point, just like we saw earlier. And again, you'll feel it start to be like, no, I'm not ready to come off yet. And then at that point, do another round of this. Oh gosh, you are in for a treat with the special section. I'm gonna start talking faster.
It's like the hidden menu at a restaurant, but just better.
I know, right? Or what was it like at the video stores? They had like the special room that you had to be like a certain age to go in. All right, so did you guys,
Oh my gosh, like Blockbuster. Wow.
yeah, or Family
Hated that
Video?
so bad.
The adult section.
Yes. Only this is not just the adult. This is for anyone who wants to be special. All right, so here we are at this point, and notice again my natural nail. The thing with press-ons is you again have to consider what size you're putting on, and the shape of your natural nail may be different from what you're putting on. So if you're putting like an almond set, but your natural nail is shaped like a square growing straight up like corners and all, you're probably going to have to start altering your nail. Because see, look how I've kind of almost got mine going to its own little point. If you don't want to deal with that, a lot of people who are strictly like, I'm just going to be a press-on girl, you can just cut the nail down short. Okay. All right. So the three-step process, I like to call it. Don't forget that last step of getting the rest off with another couple drops of your remover. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to start over. Okay. So,
Jessica's killing me in these comments.
what is it? Are you guys?
Jessica's killing me in the comments. These are so funny. Oh, my cheeks hurt.
We got some jokesters in the house. We've got quite the comedians in this team too. So if you're if you're interested in having a good time, you're definitely in for a treat by coming on, jumping on in the dumpster fire. Okay, so we did prep pad again. Before that, you would want to file, do your cuticle stick, all the things. Um, Ideally, like I said earlier, would go wash my hands since I just used the remover, since it's primarily an oil. All right, let me see. So this is, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna freak out over this. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. There's stuff majorly distracting going on over there, so I gotta hurry because we only have 13 minutes until the opportunity call. Okay, here is our nail. It is so super easy. There's a tab on the bottom here. Um, I need something dark so you guys can see. So the tab is numbered. The strip is also, or the press on is also numbered too. And you literally take the tab off. If you have fat fingers like myself, I've got the widest thumbs. Sometimes you may need like a pair of tweezers or like those cuticle nippers to grab the tab, but you should be able to peel it right off. And if you guys can see, it's perforated. So you can leave some of the tab on if you have like a short nail bed and the adhesive is longer than your nail bed. If you leave some of that tab on, it's going to cover up that adhesive part so it's not sticky underneath on the tips and you're not collecting all sorts of your pet's hair under the tips. Toe thumbs. Yes, toe thumbs. All right. So from this point, again, same concept too. If your house is freezing cold, you can warm it up. You can set it on top of a heating pad if you want. Being that it's getting summertime, hopefully we won't have to even worry about that anymore. Um, but then my husband will turn the air conditioner down to 32 at that point. So here, again, super duper important with these that your cuticles are pushed back. You want to take this in to your nail or up to the cuticle at like a 45-degree angle like this. And then you'll kind of just give it a look to see if you've got it in the right spot, if it's lined up. When you're doing this, you're kind of like butting it up. Not, it's kind of going a little bit underneath the cuticle, but make sure you don't like push it up too far so that it's like painful at all. But just kind of then flip it around, take a look to see if it is in fact on there straight. And then if you've got it to where it looks good, you just press it down. I know, isn't my natural nail? It's so long. It's so weird. You'll just press it down like a good 40 seconds should be all that you need. And then the important part with the press-ons is, again, the prep work is key. Pushing back the cuticles are key to make sure you have the right size so it's not overlapping at all onto your skin on the side here. If you get that good, and the other thing that you need to keep in mind is to stay out of water. Um, or like lotions or any sort of oil for at least like the first 2 hours. If you can, it's ideal to really just put these on right before you go to bed. Then you don't have to worry about it. Because I always get sidetracked and I'm like, crap, there's a dish in the sink. I need to wash it or something like that. Isn't that so pretty? I am obsessed. So this is literally locked in. Okay. It is like golden. And the only other thing then from here that you could do again is if you don't like the length, you could trim it down, file it. There is a little nubbin here on the end from the manufacturing process. So if you just take a couple swipes of a nail file, like that should clean that right up. Okay. And then you just do the same thing. Yeah, don't forget the little nubbin. I feel like we oh gosh, I feel like we had a question about press-ons earlier. Um,
We did. So
yeah,
Kim wanted to know if we had any tips because she applied press-ons on Sunday and they're coming off. I tried to ask who her brand partner is. I don't know if she responded.
okay.
But what would your tips or troubleshooting advice be for that situation?
So if it's not one of the things like the prep work, pushing back the cuticles, um, a situation like that, or check to the sizing. What I typically do if someone does experience this is we first need to make sure like the sizing is correct, because I mean it's a totally different concept if you're not used to press-ons on what to get to fit. Um, and then the other important part is to make sure that you have pressed it up and kind of almost under that cuticle. If you have any cuticle underneath of there, that is not going to allow the adhesive, that smart adhesive, which the smart adhesive is kind of, it's real, it stays flexible-ish. Again, so that if you bang your finger on something, it kind of allows the nail to slightly shift with you, but it should be locked in solid. Like I did a video the other day right after I put this set on. I should have put that in our presentation. I went and I took my nail and I opened up a can of pop with just the nail or soda, depending on where you're from. You're probably like, what is pop? Um, and I literally used just the nail to open it. So that's what you should be having happening. The other thing too, which I thought of the other day, you can also file like this side of the nail before you're putting it on. If you're gonna do that, make sure you keep the tab on while you're filing or adjusting it, because you actually could get dust from filing in the adhesive, and that could also cause it to not lay flat. Um, I cannot wear the short squares or the short round because of my nail length and width. So I would say if your application is solid, it may be something of to you just have to be fitted right or something like that. So the best thing to do is snap a picture of your application and send it to your brand partner, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can tell so much by like how someone is applying. Actually, the funny thing is too, the other day, um, we were troubleshooting with someone, and that some of the nails, and I did this the same the first, I did this too, so don't feel like it's uh, like you were the only one, but sometimes it's hard to tell with a nail which side is up and which side is down. We've actually had a couple people that have put them on upside down. So that's another thing too. And I didn't even know at first because the nail was like really flimsy and I was like, what is happening? Like there's something wrong here. And then I looked at the website and I'm like, that one's totally upside down. And we got it all fixed up and it was perfect from there. But that's why I say a picture.
Add something?
What?
Can I add something?
Yeah, of course.
So I put press-ons on my daughter, and we use a lot of like chemical-free stuff here. And so a lot of our soaps are Castile soaps, which are oil-based soaps. And same with her body washes and things. So for her, it was about a week, and she had some coming off, just naturally because of that. But a lot of times people don't think, oh, what is my soap made of? If you're not just using Dawn all the time or whatever. So that's something to think about. And she has naturally more oily nails. So if I wanted something to last longer, I would have to get that nail dehydrator to put
Yes.
on it.
Yes, that's a great point. The nail dehydrator too, if you've tried all of the things, that's an option because some people just have more naturally oily nail beds. And something like that could be a simple fix. So it's every person is different. So I wish I had a one like solution for all. But again, size, shape, process, all of it. It could be any of those things that you needed, just a tiny little tweak. Um, all right, let me see here. We're gonna a quick where did it go? Okay, we watched this. Okay, the special section. And this was just confirmed in the special section, Hazy Lavender. So if you are on your brand partner's website, and you see up at the top, there is a section called Monthly Mani. This is basically like a subscription box that you have 100% control over. So if you go and you click on that, it takes you to a screen where you can pick what you want in your Monthly Mani box. You can pick 3 sets, LED, press-ons, mix, match, whatever you want to do. You save 10% that way. If you do the 5 sets, then you save 15% doing it that way. So if you don't want to do the buy three, get an LED, and you don't want like an LED lamp each time, you can decline the lamp, obviously. So you don't have like 15 lamps if you're like me and you order like every other day. Or you can go this route and get your discount. You could set up even more than one monthly mani. I'm also guilty of that too. But this is the cool part, okay? So when you go in to pick your three or pick your five, you get unlocked access to past things like that one I just put on. There's past Halloween, holiday, neons, other seasonal collections, tons of goodness in there. Okay. So there is a whole hidden area of incredible things that you may not even know existed. So just like a warning. It's the danger zone. But so you basically set it up, you pick what you want, you check out right then, and it will ship to you, and then it will set you up to get that exact same box a month from then. But you can go in and edit it anytime. Plus, you get notified too before it's getting ready to ship. Like, hey, do you want to keep the box? Do you want to switch and get something different? Do you want to cancel? Do you want to skip? All the things. Okay. So super duper easy. Other specials I was going to run through really quick. I'm going to talk so fast because the other calls happening. The beginning of the opportunity call is literally like learning about the product. So if you're a couple minutes late, it's okay. Again, this is our anniversary month. So if you are shopping and you put $65 in your cart, you're going to get a little pop-up at the top of your cart that gives you the option to pick an extra free set. There's 3 LEDs, 3 press-ons you can pick from. The monthly manis, though, those boxes don't count in that 65. So if you're not seeing that pop up, that could be why. But pump the brakes because we have double host rewards this month. We call our like parties or rewards links, whatever you want to call them, manifests here, which is super cute. But the rewards start at $50 and it can just be one order. So if you're like, okay, I want to spend $50, talk to your brand partner first because they can open you up this rewards link right before you order. It will give you your own link to place that order on top of. One $50 order right here gets you 20% back in product credits. So 20% of 50 is what, $10? So right off the bat then, once you close this link, which max it can be open is 14 days, you would automatically get a $10 product credit. Now, here's the exciting part. If you get it up to 150, you can put your $50 order on there. You can tell your neighbor she can do a $50 order, and you can tell your friend down the road she can do a $50 order on that link, get you to 150, and then you'll also you'll still get 20% of 150, which is $30. Plus, you'll get another $25 in an extra reward for our anniversary month that they put in manually. So that $25 takes a tick longer to get to you, like 7 to 10 business days. It's again typed in manually, but the 30 from the 150 will show up like immediately in your account. So basically, you can get a lot from all the specials that we have going on. These boxes are available to those of you who are interested in doing the brand partner route like we are on Team Dumpster Fire. There's 2 different options, which if you want to know all about these, our call is happening like right now, basically. Ask your brand partner for the link. You can hop on over there. That one is a quick 30 minutes. But before you go, tell us in the chat. I should have copied the link. Maybe I can go grab it. Tell us first if you are thinking of hopping on the opportunity call. And second, tell
I
us.
shared the link. I shared the link in the comments, Jesse.
Oh, perfect. And then,
Okay.
so yes, if you hop on that call, tell us, and then, or if you're going to. The other thing is the community group that we have for Kleo is incredible. It's a great place to hang out and find out all about what Kleo is about. We've been around for a year now, so there's a lot of great like feedback and other experiences. People even hop in there and give like, hey, like I had this or this happen, like what should I do? They'll help you like troubleshoot and things like that. So it's fantastic place to hang out. And you can share your beautiful nails. You can share all your creations in there as well, and just find out more about the Clio community. Okay, and this is, let me see, for our $40. We're actually, I told everybody we got to a certain amount of participants tonight, and we were pretty much there. We would do two of these. So we have got, I am seeing a Angela's Bridget Jackson just won a $40 credit. And then Lori, is it Cora Daughtry? Cora Daughtry. Congratulations. You guys are the winners. Make sure and go head on over to that Zoom. It's seriously the best. And Julie is actually going to be running it tonight. She is our upline who runs all of Team Rise. So we are all underneath her as in her leadership as well. And it is just the most positive, inspirational, amazing place. We're all having such fun in a short amount of time. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel majorly blessed. And I'm so happy that you guys all came out tonight to check out what Clio is all about and to learn how to apply and remove and all the things. If you think we should do another one of these again, tell your brand partner if you had a good time. And if you have any other suggestions or questions or anything like that, reach out and let us know, okay? You
I'm gonna
guys,
put that link one more time. Hopefully everybody was able to copy it. I'm trying to keep putting it down so it keeps bumping it to the bottom for everyone.
I know.
Thank you and bye and great info. And I'm trying to bump it down for everybody to copy if they haven't gotten to.
I know. I gave up trying to keep up on the chat because I was like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, last call for copying it. Ready? There you go.
All right. We will see you guys over on the Opportunity Zoom. And again, hopefully, we've got a big event happening next week too as a team that's going to be really fun. So, yeah, ask your brand partner all the things and we'll see you around. Have a good night, guys.